everybody, it's Heather with Noonday, and I am here to kick off your Wednesday, tell you a little bit about who Noonday is, and share some of our great products and our story with you. If you missed my introduction on Monday, Noonday is actually a company that is direct sales. So that means I'm selling directly to you and through a website, but we are representatives of our artisan partners. So Noonday has artisan partners in 15 countries. Today I'm going to show you products from 12 of them, kind of a 12 days of Noonday, or 12 countries of Noonday instead of 12 days of Christmas sort of thing, to show you a little bit about what we do, how we work with our partners. We were actually founded by a wonderful woman named Jessica Honinger. This is Jessica. This is the back of our current catalog, and because it's the 10-year anniversary of Noonday, we are highlighting the founding story. This is Jessica with her son Jack, who she adopted in Rwanda in 2010, and then this is Jessica and Jack now. And it was actually a desire to adopt Jack that led her to found Noonday. So she was interested in adopting. She and her husband visited some friends who were working in Uganda. She and her husband had a background and actually had met in Guatemala while working for another Food for Hungry charity, and already had sort of a desire to want to help those in the developing world. And so she wanted to adopt, really found that it was a lot more expensive than they had anticipated. And so her friends in Uganda connected her with an artisan who had beautiful goods but nowhere to sell them. And she had 2 crates of those goods. They had them shipped to the US, and she held the first trunk show in 2010 and founded Noonday. And then just after her own adoption, found that this was an ongoing need, and certainly there were artisans all over the world who had beautiful things to get to market if they could be provided low interest loans and not have to come up with all the money up front to fulfill those orders. And so Jessica's mission was really very much about creating a sustainable business model that was not exploitive of the artisans, so that she could bring their goods to market here in the US. And so she has been recognized by Inc. magazine and has won a number of entrepreneurial awards for her efforts. And that leads me to my next thing, which is prizes. So all day today, when you comment or watch these videos and answer questions that I pose, like what was your favorite piece, or if you have a question about our artisan partners, or what materials something is made out of, any questions that you post that I answer, or any answers that you give to questions I pose during the videos, all of those responses will go in for entries and drawings. And then as people buy things, they will get entries. So if you spend $50, you get 50 entries. And every time we hit $200 in sales, we'll do another drawing. So I'm going to show you some of the things that you can win, and I will detail these in a little bit more because I know on the video you're not going to be able to see all of them. Maybe if I back up a little bit. But a lot of these are things that we do not have in stock right now, and that's why I thought it would be fun to give you a chance, because some of them are sort of gifty, Christmassy, since we're doing this as the Jolly Jamboree. And so just really quickly, some of the things that you can win are these handmade Christmas ornaments, and this is something you can still buy. This is a marble paperweight that is in the shape of a heart, just beautiful little decorative piece for somebody's office or bedside table or whatever. It's just really gorgeous. Matching the little heart, and these are sold out, but it was a little carved tray. I use this on my dresser to keep track of those little earrings that like to float away. I have a copy of Jessica's book. It was actually the forwards Brene Brown. If you're familiar with Brene, it's a very similar sort of really motivational, uplifting story. Jessica's a great speaker. And then the final thing that I'll show you off the tray real quick is the Morse code make your own bracelet kit, because I know a lot of you are looking for gifts, and this is a great gift for kids of all ages, and even I've had several girlfriends who have bought them for their elementary age sons, because boys love the whole Morse code coding secret message thing. And so mothers and sons who have done matching bracelets or done a message for each other in the bracelet. So it comes with all the instructions. You don't have to know Morse code. It's even got some sample words for you. And it is a great way to get kids involved and, you know, hands-on, little bit of a STEM lesson that they don't need to know that they're getting at the same time. Great stocking stuffer. So that's the Morse code kit. It is available still as of the time that I'm making this video. So a lot of the Christmas things are selling out quick. So the other thing that I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about in this first video is what we call our why. So everybody who gets involved with Noonday has a why. So why Noonday? Why did Noonday speak to you? Why did you get involved and become an ambassador? And I was a customer for quite a while before I took the leap to become an ambassador. And even as a customer, one of the things that just really spoke to me was the empowerment of women. I was in the Air Force for 12 years and traveled all over the country, to Korea, to, I was involved in, after the Bosnian conflict, I was in northern Italy where there were a lot of refugees, and then most, probably profoundly, in 1999, I was in Turkey, when we were doing the no-fly zone over Iraq, and met a lot of women in Turkey who worked as artisans, but they were dependent on their husbands or their sons to take their goods to market. So in Turkey, women create a lot of the beautiful skilled painting, and I have some beautiful dishes and rugs that I bought when I lived there. But women can't be their own agent to go sell their goods. So they are required to have a man. And if they don't have a husband or whatever, I guess it's an uncle or a father or a son or whatever that takes their goods to market for them. So they're sort of forced into this middleman situation that I didn't love. And so the idea that the vast majority of Noonday's artisan partners are either married couples or women, single women, and you'll see some of that. I'm going to post some videos throughout the day where you can see some of our partners that we work with. It really spoke to me that, you know, 74% of the artisans that we work with are women, and that we are really empowering them to send their children to school, to bring their families out of poverty. And so I'm so lucky to have grown up. I learned this being in the military, when I traveled around the world, that, you know, we're so lucky to live in a country where we have unlimited opportunities. And so if I can be part of giving other women around the globe that same entrepreneurial opportunity that I have here, that just really spoke to my heart. So I'm looking forward to sharing more. We're going to do 12, instead of the 12 days of Christmas, we're going to do the 12 countries of Noonday today. So look for a post from me about every hour. That will be a different country and some of the products from there. So I'm looking forward to sharing those with you. Hope it's going to be a great day.